This is a severe weather briefing from the National Weather Service in the Crosse, taped on Sunday, June 29th, 2014. We have two more rounds of severe weather that will be possible for the region. The first one for today is encompassing most of the region, and we're expecting the main severe threats to come through between 1 and 10 p.m. Large hail, damaging winds, heavy rainfall, and a brief tornado cannot be ruled out with these storms. Confidence is low to medium on these. We think that storms will develop. It's just a matter of where they'll develop and whether or not they'll be south of the local area. The next round will come in Monday morning and into the afternoon, and that's mainly for northeast Iowa and southwest Wisconsin. Mainly large hail, damaging winds, and heavy rainfall for the severe weather types there. And our confidence is a little bit lower on this one, just because, again, the storms are going to be developing earlier in the day and might not have as much instability to get them to the severe limits. Might be more of a southern thing again. So here's our current radar as of this morning, and the storms from last night have pushed off into eastern Wisconsin, and we're in a brief lull here with some more storms developing in northwestern Iowa, and these are expected to track to the east and gradually diminish through the morning hours, with additional storms developing later on in the day behind them. Here's a look at our current surface map with warm southerly winds bringing some of the moisture back into the area behind the storms that came through earlier today, and then a cold front that's stretched out to the northwest of the region, which will track to the east today and be a focus for where some of the storms might develop. Here's a look at the forecast map with the cold front pushing to the east through this morning and early afternoon, and then stalling out across the region, particularly northern Iowa, southwestern Wisconsin. And we're expecting some of those storms to become severe along that front. Going into tonight, it looks like the front will push through with the focus of the storms maybe shifting to the south of the area. But again, it's possible that if the front hangs up a little bit further to the north, that some of those storms might stay severe a little bit further into our area. The front stalls out through tonight, with most of the storms staying off to the southeast, at least the severe ones. And then going into Monday morning, the front pushes back up to the north, and we're expecting more storms to develop along that as this next system comes through during the day on Monday. Here's a look at the areas most likely to see severe weather today. The area shaded in red is where the highest probabilities are, so mainly the southern half of Iowa. But then there's still an elevated risk of severe weather going from eastern Nebraska up through the Twin Cities and western Wisconsin down into northern Illinois for the rest of today as well. So most of the area is under the threat of getting this severe weather for today and into tonight. For tomorrow, that threat shifts off to the southeast, so it's mainly the southeastern half of Iowa and the southern half of Wisconsin, which might see that severe weather. Here's a look at the storm visualization for today through tomorrow, with the storms today moving off to the east, and we get these storms early in the morning and then developing into the afternoon and overnight hours before shifting off to the east. Here's it into Monday with some more storms developing there as well. So play this one more time through. Storms this morning pushing off to the east. More storms this morning before the bigger storms develop this afternoon and tonight. Another break, and then more storms developing on Monday morning and into the afternoon hours there. So overall, over the next 5 days, still expecting some heavy rainfall, particularly down in Iowa, where another 1 to 3 inches of rain may fall from these storms. So we'll have to be on alert for some potential localized flash flooding from these storms. So again, just to recap some of the highlights of the severe weather possibilities, all of the region is pretty much under the possibility of getting severe weather today. The main time frame that we're concerned with is the 1 to 10 p.m. time frame, with large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes, and heavy rainfall being the main concern. And then we'll have to watch for Monday morning and afternoon for northeast Iowa and southwest Wisconsin. The potential is there for today. These damaging winds, the large hail, And again, the highest chances appear to be in northeast Iowa and southwest Wisconsin, but again, all of the area has to be alert for severe weather today, mainly in that 1 to 10 p.m. time frame. If you're a storm spotter, we may need you as well during that time, so stay alert for any notifications that come your way. That's the severe weather briefing for Sunday morning, June 29th.